Thanks for clicking on State of the City. My name is Todd Prafke. I'm the city administrator here in St. Peter. And for some reason, I haven't done a State of the City for like a month or so. So I don't know what the scoop was. I wasn't really on hiatus. I kind of just lost track of this. So if you're wondering what this is all about, State of the City is supposed to be a relatively short kind of video blog about some of the things going on in our community, specifically with the city, and then also talking about some of the city council action. So let's get started with that. Today is July 6th, after a very scorching hot 4th and 5th of July, but July 6th, and it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. And so the first thing that I want to do is talk about this. This is the city council agenda for tonight. Here, I'm going to get it right in the camera. I'm working with a new computer. So here's the agenda for tonight. We're going to see and hear information about the hospital audit from Joe and Lori from the hospital. We're going to talk about support action requests. We get a lot of these, and so there should be a little bit more policy development around it. And then we're going to talk about the issues of vital importance. So here's kind of a quick issue or a list of the items of vital importance. So the council's talked about this, and they do every time at their goal setting session. And so one of the goals here for tonight's meeting is to, they had a few ideas about how to make this flow a little bit better, a little bit of the wording of that. So they're going to talk a little bit more about that one tonight, since we didn't get it fully addressed at the goal setting session from really just a week ago or so. So those are some of the big ones for tonight's workshop. And those workshops, you can attend them virtually or you can attend them in person. Here's some information about how to attend them virtually via GoToMeeting, or certainly you can call in. Hopefully you can see that and I'm not shaking it too bad. So those are some of the big action items for tonight. So let me hit some of the tidbits. I do want to mention that the council discussed at length the Green Steps program, which we are a member of, and a Step 3 city. So the Green Steps, and you can Google this if you want, Green Steps in Minnesota relates to sustainability within cities. So what are we doing for land, water, air, energy efficiency, all those things. So St. Peter has been a member for, well, I don't even think it's even 2 years yet, and we're already a Step 3 out of 5. That just shows you how many things the city council has done and how much work has been done within our community towards sustainability in all kinds of areas, whether it's buildings or energy efficiency or stormwater use. All of those kind of things are really important. So I'm really proud of that, and the council's talked about that. And so you can watch for some more information about this on current or on future State of the City video blogs. My goal is to highlight a little something from Green Steps each time that we've been doing so that you have a feel for what we're doing within our community. And talking about Green Steps, we have a solar program for all electric customers that subscribe to the City of St. Peter Electric Service. And so this is a program whereby you can subscribe to solar panels that are located near Owatonna. It's a very, very cost-efficient way for you to be involved with solar energy at your home. And so here's kind of how it works. You subscribe to a solar panel or two or three, and that energy is measured, and that energy then is credited to your bill. And so watch for some more information on this. I was thinking about this over the 4th of July when it was sunny and hot, and I know solar energy was spinning that dial in a positive way. So I wanted to mention that just for fun. I also want to mention recycling and waste streams. So a lot of good work has been done by you and everyone else in our community related to what we're calling recycling right now. We're working with our friends at Tri-County Public or Solid Waste. Al Christensen is there, and they have some other things that they're doing as well. But we really want to promote recycling right. And so for a while I was giving everyday tips, but here's some things that are really important to know. Our recycling program doesn't take those plastic bags that like you get at the grocery store or wherever. You can usually recycle those back at the store where you get them from. So we really encourage you to do that, but our system doesn't do it. One of the challenges is with the machinery that we have where our recycling goes to, those plastic bags kind of gum up the works and wrap around pulleys and all kinds of different things. So we don't want them in that. Styrofoam packaging isn't allowed. Well, there's a number of things. So this information is on our website. And so we really want to encourage to follow the don'ts and the do's of recycling. So there's some great things that are available to do with recycling within our community. So we really encourage you to do that at curbside as a resident within the city of St. Peter. I also want to mention food waste composting. This is a great graphic that was put together by some of my friends at Trinity Lutheran Church for an event that I did there quite some time ago. But we have food waste composting now. You have to sign up for it, and so there's some great information about how to sign up for it on our website as well. But food waste composting, I really think, is the new frontier in solid waste. You know, there have been some studies done in the metro area, specifically in Minneapolis and Hennepin County, that up to 30% of household waste is food waste that could be used for compost. And so it can have a purpose rather than just put it in a landfill. And better yet, try to reduce your food waste. Here's some information. You can contact Sally V, and Sally can get you hooked up for our food waste composting program. We'll take paper bags, soiled food products, pizza delivery, egg cartons that are paper, flour and sugar bags, all those things are compostable. We'll also take pasta, bread, nuts, shells, coffee grounds, tea bags, all kinds of different things that are really worthwhile. So there's kind of a list. And we really encourage you to participate in that. I also want to mention the city's hot sheet. This is a wonderful email newsletter that comes out on a weekly basis. So you can either check it out on our website or you can subscribe and we will email it directly to your inbox. And so usually it's before noon on Wednesday this comes out and it does lots of wonderful things. It talks about some of the council action. Sometimes I have an article in there about something deep and unbelievably fantastic within the city of St. Peter. We also talk about all the events and activities that are worthwhile. Like when is curbside leaf pickup? When did the pool open? What are the rules for the pool? All those kind of things are included in the hot sheet. So it's a really nice little tool for you to get weekly in your email box. I also want to mention, since I talked about it in relation to the hot sheet, that the pool's open. There's some great information about the pool and how you can get into the pool and what are the new rules because of COVID for the St. Peter pool, the Roy T. Lindenberg pool, which opened actually just on July 3rd. And so look for that new information. We have some open spots, but you have to register to get into the pool. And there are some different rules really directed and geared towards the recommendations that are being made by the Center for Disease Control, the CDC, and the Minnesota Department of Health, MDH. And so we're really working hard to follow their recommendations to make sure that everyone can stay cool and safe at the pool. Last thing that I have for you is some tidbits of information related to here's how you can email me, here's our website, here's our Facebook page, or you can give us a call. Certainly we tweet on occasion, and you can check us out on YouTube where you can find this. You can also find city council meetings, school board meetings, and county commissioner meetings, among lots of other great pieces of information. So I'm just a little bit over 8 minutes, and it's time for me to go. Thanks for clicking on this edition of State of the City. Stay cool in St. Peter, stay positive, and test negative. Have a great rest of the week.